morning one and all. Myself V. Surya Pavan Kumar, working as an assistant professor from CSE AIML department in MLR Institute of Technology. In this class, we are going to discuss about types of networks. So before going to discuss about the types of networks, we'll have see just what is the introduction part of computer networks and definition of the computer networks. So what is a network? Network is a set of devices often referred as nodes connected by communicating links. So what do you mean by node? So means node is one which is capable of sending the data as well as receiving the data. So it might be in the form of a system or a mobile or a printer or anything. So which has capability of sending the data and as well as receiving the data. And they are being connected by communication link. Link in the sense, a link might be in the form of a wired or wireless. Wired link in the sense coaxial cable, fiber optic cable or twisted pair cable. Wireless means, that means it may be in the form of a air, or it might be in from radio waves, microwaves or infrared waves. So that means with the help of this particular wired or wireless, you are be able to establish the communication between the systems. So this we have already seen in the introduction part of computer networks. So now coming to the types of networks. Mainly we have three types of networks. One is LAN, stands for local area network. MAN stands for metropolitan area network. WAN stands for wide area network. The common point among all the three networks is that sharing of resources, and only the thing is that they differ only with respect to the area size. So all the three purpose of networks is to share the data, resources. So resources might be in number of ways. The only thing is that they differ from the size. So LAN will have specific size, metropolitan area will have some kind of size, and wide area network will have some kind of size. So we will have a discussion about each and every network in detail. Coming to the discussion regarding the LAN. LAN stands for local area network. So it is a connection of computers in a limited range. Limited range in the sense either it might be in the form of a building, a single building, or a college or a specified bank. So if you want to establish the communication among the systems within a specific building or within a specific college, usually we prefer local area network, that we call it as a LAN. And what is the purpose of LAN? It is responsible mainly to share the resources, already we have discussed. So the resources might be in the form of a printers first. Printers in the sense we will have one printer and you can make use of that particular printers. Printers installed in a particular system can be able to take out the printout from rest of all the systems which have been in the network. And another one is software application. The resource might be in the form of a software application. So software installed in the particular system can make use of by other systems by accessing that particular software. And common sharing resource is data. You can able to share the data. The data might be in the form of a mails or files, etc. And coming to the advantage of this particular local area network, it is having high security. So as it is have a limited number of systems and it is being confined to a specific area, we call it as a, therefore we are having the high security. And what is the drawback of this particular or disadvantage of this particular LAN is privacy. So once the data is being able to transmit to a particular person or particular system, it is going to be reached to all the systems in that particular network. So there we have been lacking the privacy. That is one of the disadvantages of the local area network. So next, coming to the discussion regarding the MAN. MAN stands for metropolitan area network. It is a connection of different LANs using fiber optic cables or fiber optics or cables. So collection of LANs. So group of LANs we call it as a metropolitan area network. So as the LANs have been confined to a specific building or a particular bank or a particular college, whereas coming to the MANs, metropolitan area networks, it is being connected within a particular city or a town. So the example of this particular metropolitan area network is connecting all branches of a specific bank in a city. So for example, if you consider the Hyderabad city, say for example, if you take SBA bank, SBA will have one main branch, all the main branch sub branches or the which we are having will be have a connection with that particular main branch. So that the connection will be done with the help of this particular fiber optics or cables, right. So the purpose of MAN, metropolitan area network, is to share the data. So the sharing of the data, here also the main resource is, it might be the data sharing. So sharing the data might be in the form of a files, text, audio, video, anything, right? And coming to the advantage, sharing of the data. Disadvantage, less security. So there is no provision of security over here, and as it is being spreading across a town or a city, as the cables are being more, we are supposed to implement more cables, so more cabling is required with respect to metropolitan area network. So the best example for this particular metropolitan area is that connection of all branches of a specific bank in a city, or not only a specific bank, if we consider any organization, if a particular organization is head of a particular, all the rest of all the branches will have a connection with that particular single organization. This is about metropolitan area network. So coming to the discussion regarding WAN. WAN stands for wide area network. So it is a connection of computers among different cities or states. So the best example of this particular is internet. So here the transmission medium will be satellite or telephone cable using routers. The purpose of WAN is to share the data, and the advantage is also sharing of the data. Disadvantage, less security, because as there is a provision for hacking whenever the data has been transmitted across the globe. So there is no security over here, less security. So what we all supposed to do in order to protect our data from unauthorized access is that we need to install the firewalls. So firewall is one which is responsible to filter the incoming packets from the outgoing packets. So this is what you can write with respect to wide area network. Thank you.